Hello everybody, this is Triplet99C here, and welcome back to another video. So today is going to be a pretty short video. I don't really feel like recording too much today, so we're going to do some more BuzzFeed quizzes. I'm stooping pretty low here. Also, if you hear any background noise, people are doing yard work outside, so I can't really do much about that, unfortunately. Anywho, the quiz that we're going to be taking today is take this quiz to see which YouTuber is right for you, aka who is your YouTuber boyfriend. Have you ever wanted to know who your YouTuber boyfriend is? If so, then let's find out together. So, let's start. What colors do you like? Warm colors like orange and red, light colors or cool colors like blue or purple, dark colors like black, all colors and all sorts I can never choose. Well, my favorite color is red. As you could probably tell by my channel and my Twitch channel, I have red all over it. I also like the color purple though, but my favorite color is red, so probably warm colors. What are you usually doing on a Friday night? Probably socializing somewhere, reading maybe, browsing the internet never to move for the whole weekend, probably playing video games or listening to music at home. For me, it kind of depends. Like, if my friends are back in town from college and stuff, then sometimes I'll hang out with them. Or I'll hang out with another friend of mine who is away for college. Every now and again, like sometimes my family will hang out together, like we'll go out for dinner or we will go see a movie or something. But if nothing's going on that night, then usually I am like watching YouTube or watching a movie at home or drawing or streaming or something. So probably the closest option to this, you know though, most Fridays I do something, so probably socializing. Weekends are usually pretty busy for me, most of the time. Favorite letter out of these? Well, my favorite letter is T for some reason. It's the first letter of my first name, and it's also the first letter of my nickname on here, which is Trip. So, T. Choose an animal. Why do I have to choose an animal? I love them all. A goat, a cat, a lion, a llama, and ooh, a doggy. My favorite animal is an elephant, but of course that is not on this list. I also like owls, foxes, wolves, and of course kitties. So at least one of the animals I like is on this list, so let's pick a cat. Choose one. Dildo. Meh, meow, lolzar, rar, and ladder goat. Okay, I don't know. Like, let's just pick meh. I don't know. Let fate decide. What? Okay, let's close my eyes and... Okay. You like going inside or outside? Meh, no preference really. I'm practically always inside. Sometimes I'm inside, sometimes I'm outside. Yeah, I mean, once again, it depends if I have any plans or not. If I have no plans, then I'm pretty much inside the whole entire day. I do like going outside though when it's nice out, of course. Which pretty much means during the winter, you very rarely ever see me outside. The only time that I have to go outside is if I'm having to go to work or something. So like during the spring and summer, I like to go out every now and again, especially if like I'm hanging out with family or friends or something. So sometimes I'm inside, sometimes I'm out. If your friend falls down, what do you do? Laugh at them, tell them I'm kidding, and if they're still down at this point, might as well help them up. Ask them if they need help up first. I'll probably still help them up anyway though. Laugh and then help them up. Help them up, I hope they're okay. I don't know. Something like this has never really happened with me and my friends. I feel like though, like if they were a really close friend of mine, then I would probably laugh and then try to help them up or ask them if they're okay. If it's a friend that's still pretty new to me, like I haven't known them for very long, then I would probably just be like, oh, are you okay? Let me help you. Like, of course, like when you're really close friends with someone, you can joke around with each other all the time. So in this case, I'm gonna assume that it's meaning like a close friend that you've known for a while. So let me see, laugh and then help them up. If someone makes a dirty joke, how do you really respond? Ugh, so immature, starts laughing 5 seconds later. Start laughing, of course, it's friggin' hilarious, and I don't get it for a bit, it takes a minute for me to laugh. It depends what the joke is, I guess. Of course, now that I'm an adult, I unfortunately understand most inappropriate jokes. Most of the time though, if it's someone that I don't know and they're making an inappropriate joke towards me or with me around, then I usually just ignore them and I don't really do anything. If it's like a friend or a family member though and they say something weird like that, then I mean, sometimes I'll just be like, that's funny, but I don't really do too much about it because I mean, I'm not really one to joke like that too much, I guess. Like, I don't know, I don't really like joking around like that really. But, I don't know, now that I understand it, yeah, I'll laugh a bit. So, maybe I don't get it for a bit, it takes me a minute to laugh. Like, the thing is that, yeah, I do get it though, but okay, yeah, probably the first one then, because yeah, of course I think the joke is immature, but I mean, it's still funny, I guess. If you found out your best friend died, what would you do? Be really sad and try to hold in all of the emotions. Cry loads, life will never be the same without them, and I would be devastated. Well, something like this did actually happen to me last year. I wouldn't say that they were my best friend necessarily, but they were a good friend of mine, and she passed away last year in January. So it really was interesting to deal with because I had never had a friend pass away before, especially on the circumstances that she did pass away, which she unfortunately took her own life, which is very unfortunate. But during that time period, I knew that if I stayed alone and I just wallowed in my emotions, I would only feel worse and worse as time progressed. So, holding in all the emotions is not a good thing to do. You need to release those emotions, whether it's talking to someone, or like venting it out in a journal, or like just hanging out with friends or doing something. Like, during that time, like the day of and the weekend, pretty much all I did those 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, was I just hung out with friends and family. Like, the first day, I went over to a friend's house, and then my other friend took me out for dinner, and then we were having a birthday party at our house for another friend of ours, and I decided to include myself in that, because I didn't want to be alone during that day, and no one ever should be alone. So, of course, cry loads, life will never be the same without them. Yeah, just cry. If you need to cry, do it. It's a good thing to do. It helps just release everything. I would probably say the third option though, because yeah, definitely, as I mentioned, holding in your emotions is not a good thing to do in a time like that. And just like wallowing in your self-pity and just mourning all the time. Oh, shoot. What happened? Okay, whoops. I think it assumed that I left. Oops. Okay, now we're back to the question. I don't know why it kicked me out like that. But yeah, let me say the third option, because yeah, of course you'll be devastated and it will be something that you won't forget, to be honest. But just remembering them and hanging out with friends and family during that time is really good to do. So let's pick that to answer. Hobby, making people laugh, browsing the internet, duh. Playing an instrument, reading, playing video games. I mean, none of these really, to be honest. My hobby would have to be drawing, or no, probably just drawing. Of course I like to browse the internet, but I wouldn't really say that it's a hobby of mine. I used to play an instrument back in elementary school. I played the clarinet for about 2 years and then I stopped. Reading, I used to do that a lot too, not too much anymore, unfortunately. Playing video games, I really don't have very many video games to play, so that's not really too much of a hobby of mine right now. So I guess out of all of these, I guess just browsing the internet, because that's the closest thing, I guess. What is a flaw of yours? I'm loud sometimes. I annoy people when I constantly make jokes. I'm innocent and don't really tend to understand other people's dark humor / jokes. I tend to come off as rude sometimes when I'm making a joke. Okay, so the first one, I am not loud at all. I am somewhat loud when I'm with like really close friends, but even then I'm still pretty quiet and reserved and stuff. I annoy people when I constantly make jokes. Not really, like I'm really not the jokester kind of person in real life. Like I'll crack a joke every now and again, but I'm not doing it like constantly. I'm innocent, I don't really understand. I mean, I understand, it's just, yeah, I'm still innocent, I guess. I tend to come off as rude sometimes when I'm making a joke. Not really, because once again, I don't really make jokes very often. I'm not really any of these, to be honest, because I understand humor and dark humor and stuff. So, I guess this one would be the closest one, though. That's the end of the quiz. Did you enjoy it? And okay, this does not count towards your score, thank God. Not really, yeah, no, it was okay, not great. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So let's see who I got. And my YouTube boyfriend is Markiplier. You are a very kind person. You are hilarious and never fail to make someone laugh. If someone that is close to you cries, you cry with them. You're an emotional person, but that's not bad at all. A social person, you love to talk to people and enjoy making them laugh. You would be a perfect match for Mark. Okay, cool. The only thing that I would say that's not too accurate in this is that I'm a social person, because I'm honestly not. Like, I'm social when it comes to, like, my friends or my family, but if I'm in a social setting where I really don't know anyone, I'm very reserved and off to the side. So, I don't know. I don't really love talking to people so much. I mean, I will, but it's a thing of mine that I'm not very good at, and I have a hard time doing it. So, I don't do it too often. So, yeah, this is my result, I suppose. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked it, feel free to leave a like below. And also feel free to subscribe so you can see more videos from me in the future, whether it be little game things like this. I guess this is a game. And I also do art stuff like speed paints and art tutorials, and I hope to start doing more vlogs soon. So which YouTube boyfriend did you get? I'm gonna leave this link in the description below, and you can go ahead and comment which person you got. This will be pretty interesting. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.